Alright, the other review we're going to do today is on this new helmet I got. It's the Suomy XL. This is what it looks like right out of the box. Pretty cool helmet bag. Also hiding in the box is this tool that you'll use to replace, change, or clean your shield. So it's hiding in there. Make sure you find it. I just tied it onto this helmet bag so I wouldn't lose it. I'll still probably figure out a way to lose it, but this is the Max Biaggi colorway. I like it. It's pretty cool. He's got his panther. So a couple things about this helmet. One of the common complaints is it's extremely noisy, and I'll say that it's definitely noisy. However, there's probably some ways you can get around that, either by wearing earplugs, or there's some optional like chin skirts and other things that you can do to reduce some of the noise. But just out of the box, it's not the quietest helmet. I noticed that in this, if you tap on the helmet along the wing, this area, it resonates inside the shell, which and I don't know if there's wind buffeting, that's what's creating the noise. But some of the other things that I think are contributing to it is inside this helmet, and you're not going to be able to see this very well, but I'll take the liner out. There's no complete cover of the liner, so you see right to the styrofoam, the underside of the shell, and the channels that the air comes in through the front, and channels right under where the wing is. Those are totally exposed on the bottom where your head is, so it flows a high amount of air, which is great if you're trying to cool down. But I could see it getting annoying if you were on a long road trip or whatever. I'm just using it for track use, so 20-30 minutes at a time I can totally deal with it. It's not something that's that would veer me away from buying this model again. Some other things to it: it only has an up and down setting on the visor, so it's either all the way locked shut or it's all the way open. There's no crack at the. Some helmets have an optional little vent option if you're going low speed, maybe to keep some flow going in or clearing some fog off the inside of the shield. This one's just all the way open or all the way closed. So either probably like that or you don't. There's no real getting around it. I guess you could leave it open, but there's no notch, so any little bit of speed probably will knock it back down. This is a size medium, and one of the things I like that Suomy does is on the back you can see the medium, and it tells you right there with a fitted hat size. For this one it says 7 1/8 to 7 1/4, so you know exactly the size around your head. If you have a fitted hat that's a 7 1/4, you're probably going to fit into this medium shell. Suomy has 3 sizes of shells, so I think extra small and small are in the small shell, medium and large, and then large and XL is all the way up are in the largest one. For this size, the medium is the largest head in the medium size shell. So if I went up to a large, I'd be going to the next bigger shell, and it would probably be a lot roomier. So this, if you're looking for space in front of your face, at least for this size option, it's definitely a little compact in there. You could probably do different combinations of cheek pads and go up to the larger shell if need be, if that was something that was more comfortable for you. So I just show you how this tool works really quick. If you bring the helmet all the way open, okay, you're going to use this tool right down the side here, and it's going to pop off. You're just going to kind of depress this, and it's going to pop off here. These end caps, okay? And then that's going to expose the mechanism. You'll do the same thing on the other side, and all you do here is slide this to the unlock position, and once you do it to the other side, it's free, and you can change it. So pretty easy. The Andreini helmet has these caps on the end also, and they have a slightly different, you don't have to take the end caps off. So I don't know if that's a pro or a con to this particular brand and how it works, but I could see there being no way to like accidentally unlock this helmet while it's on your head, or putting it on, or giving it to a friend to let them try on. The Andreini helmet has a little tab that sticks out right here. So it might be maybe an extra step to change the shield, but I think it's worth it. And then to put this back on, you'll just line up this top little thing right into its place, and you kind of push. Okay, so it's locked back in place. You put your new shield on, and you're good to go. So I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 minutes to change a shield, or completely remove it and just give it a good cleaning. Other than that, the inside has a really nice soft material. It has this oversized neck roll. You can just kind of feel that around the back of your head. It just feels like the helmet fits all the way back to the back of your head and around. It feels snug. You'd think that would eliminate some of the noise, but I think most of the noise is being generated from the top side, these air inlets right here that are flowing a lot of air. This vent in the front flows in the most air I've ever had come in through the front of a helmet. There's actually like a medium setting, and that's where I've been leaving it. The front, the wide open setting, I wore it last weekend at Fontana, and on the banking, it's when I stood up to start braking a little bit, or even just getting into the tuck, there was like an unusually high amount of air coming in, and I was almost kind of like squinting a little bit, like with the amount of flow. So I kind of moved it to the halfway setting, and that was just enough to take the edge off and make it a little bit more comfortable. To take out the cheek pads, Suomy has these little levers, and they kind of lock the pads in. What they do is they fold forward. Okay, if you're like towards where your nose would be on the inside of the helmet. There it goes. Okay, and then once they're open, the cheek pads come out. So there's no snapping. They don't like snap into place like like a lot of other brands. They kind of have this locking mechanism, and then after you bring the chin strap through like the ear portion, you'll line these pegs back up, and then bring this locking mechanism up, and it'll be really easy to understand if it's in front of you, and it'll snap back into place. And then the cheek pads are locked. Overall, I think this is it. So far, I'm pleased with the helmet. One of the things I like about this line is that they make, I couldn't tell you, maybe like 8 different shield options for this model, from light smoke to dark smoke to like an iridium smoke, gold, silver, clear. They also offer the tear-off lenses, so that you can buy those strips if you race, or if you're just doing track days with gnarly bugs or something like that during the summer. It could be really valuable. So all in all, I'm pleased with the helmet. It's extremely lightweight. I feel like the fit's really well, and all the materials that were used were pretty top-notch. Other than that, aside from this colorway, which is my favorite, the graphic options that Suomy has is like really unique to the brand. I think one of the things I like most about it is it's not symmetrical. So the design on this helmet it is, but on other ones the design will come back around. It'll be one image. So it's not the same on both sides, which kind of gives it a unique look. You know, every time you look at the helmet from a different side, there's a different picture in front of you, or a different image. So